Let's get started. I've just won against step Sakkroz. We'll go to the analysis. Leeches itself is providing stockfish for chess analysis. So we'll just first go one by one, remove. So here e4 is I just missed this. Knight to d4. I can capture by queen. I thought some tricks were behind that knight to d4, but it was clear capture. I tried to keep hold on that knight. However, he has been already supported by g pawn, so I couldn't capture it. Later, they are suggesting knight to h4 every time, but somehow he didn't play that. Uh, Here, knight to Knight to e4 is suddenly showing me in minus 1.1. I guess if they capture it, let's see what would happen. If they capture, we will capture it, and then uh, but it's a playable position. I don't think there is an issue with that. Okay, anyways, so they played e5. We just took it by just n%. Later, they are suggesting us to capture the knight. However, I went to knight g5. I just tried to keep hold on this bishop. Later, they supported by queen, and I took the b7 pawn. So after castling, they played knight. I played knight into bishop. I just didn't want any trouble from bishop side, so I wanted to get rid of that bishop. And as far as my gameplay was concerned, I wanted to have my two bishops open. So I played knight to f3. I thought I can move the knight to any of these squares. Like I can put it on d4 or g4, or g5 to just give pressure on queen and just just move that queen a bit away and uh, maybe get away from this e5. Later point, I wanted to have a castle first, and then later my plan was to kick off the queen. So as long as their game is concerned, they have blundered it totally. He just put his undefended piece, like only one defense was present, and I was attacking. My two pieces were attacking on knight, so I just captured it. That was the only concern which led him into worry. Later, I had several few moments where I could give check to them, but I didn't realize whether the opportunity is good or not. But I was just under impression if I go to there, they would go here, and I would give check, and they can run away. However, I didn't calculate it very well. That I thought this would be the only point where I would, or both queens may be switched off, or okay. There is a lot of game in play, but I just stick to some different positions. Like I wanted to keep eye on this diagonal. This diagonal is very important. This diagonal will provide more access to my bishop, and I was just keeping eye on that. They understood my plan. Like I wanted to move queen to 8, and so they just moved a bit ahead. This was a good move, but I tried something different. I just tried to kick off the queen first, and they tried to exchange it. And even after putting my rook on f5, they didn't even capture it. And later, only two movement was there. It was good game to play, good game to start. I just look for the future and will give more analysis on my future games as well. Thank you. Signing off now.